I am fucking super excited for today's stream. What's up, creepers? Oh my god, I don't have my hat on. Hold on. Oh my god. I can't be the retro creep without my official Boston Scally cap. Holy fucking hell. Oh my god, I got so wrapped up in job stuff and... Man. I don't know if you can hear that, but either way, what's up, creepers? Hey, Geekers, Chris the Retro Creep. How is everyone doing today? In hindsight, I should have refreshed my knowledge on how to play some Castlevania music on my guitar. I got the Madame Leota here today. The Madame Leota. If all goes well, I'll be working on the Foolish Mortal Esquire here. I had my black Kelly body that I've been working on. I don't know if any of you guys even know about it yet, but I'm using parts that were originally purchased for this guitar. The bridge on this is just way too wide, and there were holes here that I don't mind plugging, but they would still be visible. A lot of times when it comes to doing bridges, if you have to re-drill holes, you just plug the old ones with toothpicks. That's industry standard, honestly. And wood glue. And then you just re-drill the holes. But it wouldn't work because the other bridge is too narrow and you would still see, you know. I'm not going to try to match this paint and then it's not worth it, all that. So I ended up finding an actual blank telly body, like just raw wood, ready to rock and roll. And I got that upstairs. But I have a flat black paint on it. And I'm going to do these green stripes like the cast members who work for the Haunted Mansion at Disney. I'm going to put the green stripes on it. And then the pickguard's going to have the wallpaper from the Haunted Mansion, the famous with the heads and all that. And if you remember correctly, the hardware actually looks like the wallpaper. It's pretty cool. It's not exactly, but it's close enough to where you go, oh, okay, I see. Cool stuff. Looks classy, creep. Looks very Victorian. I don't know why I said it like that. But that's upstairs, and I got the body painted, and I went to go bring it downstairs, and there's these 5 scratches, like a raccoon or something, fucking went, and I looked at where it was, right? It was hanging. I put it back where it was hanging to dry, and I went like this, and it would not bump into anything. And there was, I looked all over my attic. There was no fucking signs of anything coming in or going out. I don't smell anything. I don't see any feces. It's a ghost scratch. So my initial thought was because it was going to be a Haunted Mansion themed guitar to leave the scratches and just go with it. But I said that's going to drive me nuts. So I blasted it with paint to fill the deep scratches, and I'm just going to level sand it. It'll be fine because I got to do a clear over it. Anyway, but enough of that. What I'm trying to say is I probably should have refreshed my memory on how to play some Castlevania stuff on this. Oh my goodness, look at this violation. Creep strikes back. I'm not really striking or anything today, but I love it. I love the enthusiasm. Love it. Thanks for coming in, Violation. And Television Gamer, I tried to say hi to you like 4 times yesterday in fucking DJC stream, and you ignored me. So I'm going to act like that one girlfriend that has a dream about you cheating or something and then gets mad at you for it even though it never really happened. Like in any reality. I'm just fucking kidding, brother. What's going on, my man? I need to talk to you privately, actually. I need to talk to you privately about maybe getting somebody who you've been dealing with to maybe donate a ROM pack or 2 for the Alzheimer's Association. There is a specific T-shirt that is being developed right now, and I need sponsorship for it. If we go back to the slideshow, we'll give it a second here to cycle through. I didn't actually plan this conversation. Not this one. You're more than welcome to go purchase it, absolutely. But more importantly, these people, who 90% of them aren't even voluntary, it's all because of violation. But this bad Larry right here, I'm looking for company logos or, whatever. I got a whole video about it that I uploaded yesterday, so go check that out. As always, you can use this or the link down below to donate to the Alzheimer's Association if you don't want to have any kind of sponsorship or anything like that. I have a I think it's big, grand prize for the end of the year coming. And we'll do a whole unboxing video, graciously donated, and I'm not going to say by whom yet, because I don't know if they want that public or not. But we spoke yesterday, and I'm just floored by the generosity. We've already got a $120 donation from Anonymous. I will leave them anonymous. I even reached out and asked them. I said, hey, look, I can't include you into any of these giveaways if your name's not there. And he says, I don't care about giveaways. It's very rare that I'm able to do something like this, and I'm glad I was able to. So, much appreciated to you, my friend. Believe me, I can understand, and I totally sympathize with the not having the means thing. But we got a few more applications out today, and I might have an interview tomorrow. So we'll see what's going to go on the job front. Plus, we got the reptile hides thing going. I really got to get off my ass and do that. That was actually going to be today's video until today's video was birthed. Let me get through the chat, and we'll talk about why, hows, and whens, and all that shit. As to how am I going to play Castlevania on the SEGA Master System? Actually, technically, it's an emulator, but... But Television Gamer says, just saying hello. I'm training an apprentice, so I can't watch for a few... Okay. Right on. But the like button on the way in. Thank you, my friend. I wicked appreciate you. OG Hugo says, hey, guys. How are you, man? Off-Grid Arcade. What's going on, my friend? What do you need to do to get my logo on the shirt? Well, that video will tell you everything you need to know. But the short of it is if you have a company logo or something like that, you either need to donate $100 or more directly to the link down below. Don't send me any fucking money to get your company logo onto the shirt. I already have 3 names on there so far. More the merrier. In fact, the most I've had, I think, was 7. And lately, it's only been like 3 or 4 here and there. But or if you have a good or service that you'd like to donate as a random prize, you give me what your parameters are, and I will write those down. And randomly throughout the campaign, the walk isn't until the 25th of October, I believe. So anytime between now and then, I will pop up with either a weekly giveaway saying, all right, anyone who donates $20 or more from this date to this date will be in for this giveaway. Or I might do one randomly live, stuff like that. But that's pretty much how I handle it. I don't get too formal. And when it comes to the big prize at the end, everybody's eligible. I mean, obviously, you wouldn't be eligible for your own product or service. And I try to keep it fair. And anybody who does win a prize throughout the year is always still eligible for the big one at the end of the campaign. But I ask for a $100 donation in the name of your company or whatever it is. It has to be down there in the... You'll see when you go to the... You know what? Let's go there now. I will show you guys my page. Let's go over to the browser. Let's see. This is what I was going to show you guys earlier. Where are we going? We're going to the Walk to End Alzheimer's. Maybe log in. And we'll look at my... We'll view my page. That'd probably be the easiest way to go. Right here, names you'll see anonymous here. Sometimes the names will be down here somewhere. There used to be a section where you could leave a comment. Interesting. That's fucking gone this year. But I would prefer that your company name be under the donor. It says top donors, but everybody will be there. It'll just be in numerical order as far as denomination. Or how much you've donated and what have you. Let me just make sure you can see what I'm looking at. My apologies. But that's it, man. Nothing formal. I prefer that you reach out to me first so I know what's coming. Christopher_call@ymail.com. You can find it on my page, or you can find it in that video. I put it in the description. Moving back to the chat. So, what happened? Why am I not seeing... Okay, it's funny, according to my playback, I'm not there. But according to my alt account, everything seems to be going well. Hopefully that's correct. So, today's video, Castlevania on the Master System. Yesterday was kind of a weird day when it came to... What the fuck, Chris? I'm just really excited. I'm really pumped up for the Alzheimer's. I have a really good prize coming. I have a fucking super duper other prize. Yeah, I got things already lined up. I have a couple of custom made things here that are transparent purple. I'm not going to show you what it is, but I mean, considering, you know, what I've been doing lately, transparent purple. I have 2 sets only of those, and I'll explain how those exist when we get to that video. So this year's going to be a big year, and I want it to be a big year for 2 main reasons. Well, 3 main reasons. One, I didn't really do shit last year. I did not do shit last year. Secondly, it's the 20th anniversary of my father's passing on the 16th of March. He passed away in 2006 on 3:16, which ironically is his favorite Bible passage, John 3:16. The most common one you see at like football games and basketball games and all that. He was a minister for the Church of Christ. Wicked good dude. And 3, we have so many advancements that we have seen in the past couple of years. We've seen treatments that can slow down the degeneration of memory by 40% now. We have a blood test that has been approved, and I haven't seen it out there, and I keep asking doctors if they've, you know, okay to use it, and they're all like, what the fuck are you talking about? But there is a new blood test that's cheap and easy to detect Alzheimer's, especially in early onset, which we're seeing a lot more now. People in their 40s and 50s developing this thing called early onset Alzheimer's or other dimensional style diseases, all memory related. And it would have been crucial in my father's case. See, the reason, and I'll go through this in my kickoff video, which I'm going to be starting to work on here in the next week or 2. And hopefully I'll have it out by the anniversary of my dad's passing. And I promise we're going to get to Castlevania. I promise. Had that test been available, we may have known a lot sooner. My father started showing signs in his 50s. And I'm going to be 51 next month. In about 2 weeks. In about 2 weeks or so, give or take, on the 8th. Birthday presents are always welcome. I like guitars. Oh, I'm just kidding. Did you find your grandfather's old Gibson? Send it over to me, not for the value of it, because I love that shit. But no, all seriousness. Had that test existed when my father was showing signs, we could have found out earlier. It maybe done something to maybe slow down the progression of the disease. Once we found out, we didn't have but a handful of years after that. And it was right around where his cognition was really bad. His motor functions were slowly disappearing. He was forgetting who we were. There was a couple of times my family members have had to wrestle this man. Because what happens is they go through this phase of aggression. And it's all fear-based, you know. They don't understand what's going on around them. So anxiety turns into fear. Fear turns into anger. Anger leads to the dark side. I mean that. But they never tested for it because he was too young and it was too expensive. So the insurance companies would be like, "No, he's too young. There's no chance of it. We're not spending the money to do that." Now there's a simple blood test. So more importantly, never mind my dad. He's long gone, 20 years. This is more in memory of him. He's gone. There's nothing I can do about that. It doesn't matter how much money you send to my Alzheimer's Association. But it's for future. It's for future cases. It's for, we do this ceremony with these flowers. They're basically pinwheels. I got one over there. I should have it over here, right? And there's different colors. Purple represents you've lost somebody, and blue means you actually have it. And I believe either orange or yellow is you care for somebody, and orange or yellow is you're just advocating because you feel like it's a good cause. You may not have a direct connection to the disease, but you just want to be there. I think orange is advocation. I think yellow is caring for somebody. Purple is you've lost somebody. Blue means you are currently, diagnosed with it. And then there's this elusive white flower. That's the first survivor that we're trying to shoot for. So, and I say we, meaning me included. I know people will do that all the time with this big organization. And though I'm not connected to them directly, I take this fucking wicked personal. And I consider myself actually part of this one machine. which is rare because I'm not part of any machine. So the goal is to either slow down the disease or get rid of it altogether. And that's why I want to go extra big this year, because we've seen some of the progression. We've seen some of the positive studies and tests and results. And it's just a matter of getting it through certain channels, paying for advocacy, getting the state and local municipalities involved, even as far as talking to your local law enforcement and emergency services, so that they may be better trained on people with these kind of diseases and how to deal with them. They're pretty. Most departments are pretty good now about it, but there was a time where someone with Alzheimer's disease would wander off, and a cop would just think that they're being pricks or whatever. So there's a lot more to just research that the money goes to. I really want to go big this year, and OG, if you do reach out, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But we'll talk about that via email if you want. I've been talking lion's mane to help with brain stuff. Oh, right on. Right on. I don't know what lion's mane is. I've been talking lion's mane. I'm going to have to look that up, man. I apologize if it's something I should know. And as many of you know, I have memory issues myself. I don't know if I'm going to have Alzheimer's. There's a good chance I probably will. But mine is from trauma. Mine is from head injuries. A lot of them. A lot of them. Especially when I was working in the prison system. But regardless, going back to Castlevania. How are we going to do Castlevania on the masturbation system? Let me turn my amp off so I don't set the house on fire. That would not be conducive to our plans at the moment. So I was stumbling on YouTube shortly after my stream yesterday, getting a few things together, and I saw a video. And I apologize, I can't remember what the video, whatever. It was showing a side-by-side comparison of the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis Castlevania 4, Super Castlevania 4. And obviously the Genesis one isn't legit. It's a homebrew of sorts, or maybe it's a hack. I don't know the proper language. In this case, I think it's a homebrew. Someone literally started it from scratch. Maybe they used an engine that existed already. Again, I don't know how any of that works. If I did, I would be using my NES maker every day to finish that ET game, but I can't figure it out sideways. So I saw that, and I went into my emulator thinking maybe there's a chance that I have that there. And there wasn't. There wasn't anything Castlevania related anywhere near there. So I weeped. And I said I could look for it, but I'm not gonna. I don't feel like doing that right now. And the kids came home and we did our thing, and I had the family and all that, blah blah blah. And then I sat down after supper to watch a few more videos before getting to work on something. And I came across a channel called Sega Lord X, and it was uploaded a couple of days ago. And it was him playing a demo of the original Castlevania that would have been on the NES, but on the SMS, one of my favorite consoles of all time, the Sega Master System. Let me show you. He had a link to... See, that's what my playback is showing. But thank God I have my alt account. It says that you guys don't exist or I don't exist. But more importantly, there's a link to this down below if you care to download it for your emulation, or maybe you have a flash card or something like that. But there is a link directly to this. This is where I got the game. And I was just like, wow. Talk about fucking serendipitous stuff. So I have not played this. The only thing I did is I opened it up and made sure that my controller was still in Fusion 364, 3.64. All right, hold on. Let me swap over. And when you first load it up, this is what you're going to get. Genuinely, this is as far as I've gotten. I mean, of course, I watched him play it, and this is a demo. It's not a full game. From what I understand, all the levels are there, but there's like platforms that are missing, or some of the sounds are a little missing, or there's I guess like some of the Medusa heads aren't there. So basically, it's kind of like an almost ready to go. They put all the pieces together. You know, it's like think about making like a supper. You got this cooking over here, this cooking over here, and you got to eventually get them together. But they're all in little pieces here and there. And I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be fun to give it a try, see how well we can do. I was mediocre, if not just slightly above mediocre at the original Castlevania. I'm pretty sure I've beaten it. I know I've beaten Castlevania 3, and I've absolutely beaten the Super Castlevania 4, which is in my Mount Rushmore video games of all time. But let me catch up on the chat, and then I'll hit the buttons to make the things happen. We'll dive into this together. 22 minutes into the fucking stream. That says I'm going to be playing this. Alzheimer is most renowned for its enhancement in cognitive function. And against... Oh, okay. Nice. I'm going to have to look that up. I will look that up as soon as we are done here. As soon as we are done here. That sounds wonderful, man. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Violation says, I've always had terrible memory, so I need to take notes. That's why this is always here. That's why you guys on these streams, like Alan will come in and tell me about something, I'll write it down. And because I won't remember. But, I got a little bit of coffee on Mario's hand here. We really got to customize this controller. I fucking hate how stupid this looks. It's a Power A. It's a plug corded only for the Switch. So, okay, what does this say? Castlevania for the Sega Master System is an unofficial port of the original game. This game is not affiliated with, endorsed by, or licensed by Konami Company Limited in any way. All trademarks, characters, and assets related to Castlevania are the property of Konami, blah, 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 blah. This is a work in progress, and some parts of the game are not complete and will have bugs. Powered by whatever that is, tested in that kind of emulator. And I guess that link down there, smspower.org, is that where I got this from? Hold on. Yeah, smspower.org. Fucking stupid. I'm fucking stupid. I know I am. But yeah, let's give this a go. Let me know how the sounds are. Because of the way I streamed the other day. Ooh, that looks fucking beautiful, actually. Wow, that looks fucking awesome. Let's go in the options, see what we got going on here. All right, no, same old stuff, nothing crazy here. Game mode enhanced, original. Oh, do you guys want to do enhanced or original? You know what? Let's do enhanced first because that's what was default. And if we got time, we'll go back and do it. I'm sure I'm going to die 1,000 deaths. I'm interested in watching this because I have Intellavania on its way for the spring. I was just going to start talking about that. I really want that game. So when I get a few bucks, hopefully it'll still be available. I don't care if it's ROM form, but that is one of the homebrews. I absolutely would love at least a cartridge. I don't care about boxes and all that shit. They end up getting destroyed in my house anyway. But I absolutely want it. As always, let me know how the sounds are. Ooh. Ba-da-ba-ba. Where am I? Oh, okay. All right, so the controls are the same. Yeah, there's a whole bunch missing here. You know, let me go back and get that other heart. I need everything I can get my hands on. This looks great. This looks like perfect in between. Oh, wasn't there a fucking thing over here? All right, whatever. Kind of reminds me of something that would be on Turbo Graphics, right? Oh, that was kind of neat. He's like, no, you can't go past there. Oh my God, these guys look good. Oh, okay, the jumping feels a little weird. All right, well, let's get these. All right, cool. Fuck. Should have done that. Yeah. I don't like the holy water. I don't know why. Come on. Fucking asshole. Stupid kitty cat. I really like the design of those guys. Fuck. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum. Don't hit me. Oh, that sucks. There's a pork chop there, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, with the fucking bass already. Fucking Christ. I can't even get down the stairs. Go down. Oh, that's what she said. Wow, this is fucking relentless. You know what? Fuck these guys. I'm gonna fucking smash on a couple of them. What the hell? I don't know if it's just me. It probably is. Yeah, how am I supposed to get that? How am I supposed to get that? Alright, let's play for real now. Wow, this is fucking relentless. Go away, bat. Oh shit, I get the fucking holy water now. I really gotta fucking pay attention to what I'm doing. Fucking hell. I win! I won! Oh, get the wall meats. I know, man. I can't seem to find it. Again, you guys gotta remember this is like a demo. It's kind of giving you the idea of what can happen here. I'm going to get as much as I can. I don't know if it matters in this demo. Bum, bum, bum. I'll stop singing. Where'd he go? Fuck you. Yeah, the rhythm is all off on this, but that's alright. That's alright. It was free. And it's been a long time since I've played Castlevania, so in all fairness. Fuck. Oh! Interesting. Interesting. Is there any wall meats in here? No. How about here? Okay. Okay. That's all right. Oh, oh, that was cool. Oh, these fucking things are impossible to hit. All right, let's go. I'm just kind of guessing at this point. Actually, no, I didn't want to go up there. Fuck, I can usually get them. Minutia heads actually never bothered me back in the day. Once I figured out and I say pattern very loosely. All right. All right. Map stage looks awesome. So how say you guys? What do you think of this so far? I say you run and grab it. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. This is my favorite song in this whole game. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Bow, bow, bow. Oh man, could I have gotten that birdie? You can kill the birdies. I was so excited. I don't know how to get down up there though. Come on. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that's a problem. I can't move left or right. Yeah, you know, it is cool. Look, we'll just watch him do this for a little while. Honestly, look. I can't do anything. It's just kind of stuck in that loop. All right, let's reset this. Let's reset it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Where's my folder? Sorry about that. No, I don't want that. I want the game. Give me the game. You know, we'll play the regular version now. We'll play the regular version now. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. I'm surprised they used the Konami logo. You like that off-grid? It's like the vertical hold. The vertical hold. Was it in here? No. No, I guess. Hold on. Can you reload this without me having to go back? I don't know. I didn't set a reset button on my thing. Alright, we'll just play this again. Fuck it, right? No, I am. I'm actually curious as to... I apologize, guys. I'm curious as to what the... and I put in quotes, the original looks like. I'm going to bring that back up. Let me bring that down. I need to bring that there. I need to bring that there. Oh my god, now I can see everything. Holy shit. Alright, Falling forever like Doctor Strange. Right? Oh, yeah. It was in here. My fucking bad. Okay. It looks promising. It almost looks exact. It looks exact. The animation on Belmont's a little bit better. Dun dun dun. Oh, you know what? This actually feels a little bit better. Could all be in my head too because it's more familiar. Let's see if I can do the whole. No, I was gonna see if I could pass the castle because when I did that last time, what happened was it forced me to go back. Fucking relentless. There we go. Fuck. I'm trying to get in here to see. No, I guess not. I guess not. Holy fuck, did you see all that? I just got fucking gangbanged by ghouls. So I'm curious because I'm not seeing any kind of a... Oh wait, it's here that's normally, right? That's where it normally is. Well, that was nice of them to put that there, right? Fucking hell. Alright, dude, slow down with the fucking enemies. Jeez. Ah, I threw stuff on you. Fucking whore. Can't even turn around quick enough to get these fucking bats. No, I don't want the fucking holy water. Megantron! You should have seen the enhanced version. We'll play it one more time. Oh my god, what the fucking... Oh my goodness gracious. None of the num-nums are anywhere, but I mean, you technically kind of have unlimited lives. Especially if you fall in that little fucking... That fall down loop. That was fun. I would like to make a video where you just see that for an hour. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, fuck you. Oh, I thought I was going to be stuck up there. Here we go. I'm not even going to try to get any fucking weapons here. I'm just going to try to get the fuck out of here. Look at these things. Oh, okay, they're all gone now. No! All right, go. I mean, I suppose gathering hearts is kind of pointless in this demo. Doesn't look like there's a fucking boss battle to be found, so... I played through this. SMS Power is doing a great job. Yeah, this is the first I'm hearing of it. I was telling everyone earlier that I found a video. We'll pause? Oh, what the fuck? I don't want this up. Sorry. I saw a video of someone playing Castlevania 4 on the Genesis, side by side with the Super Nintendo port. And I looked to see if I had it, and I didn't. And then, like 5 minutes later, a video of this game came up. Fucking fantastic, fantastic stuff. I got my bauble. Yeah, this is awesome. I wish this had come out for the Master System. Fucking Nintendo and their illegal stronghold on fucking companies, you know? Bing, bing. Oh shit, that's right. Alright. Oh, did I do it again? You sucker fucker. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? That's gonna get annoying. That's gonna get fucking annoying real fast. Alright, let me bring it back up. Oh, that's going to piss me off to no end. All right, we'll play one more enhanced. Reset, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, yeah, let's give it a try. And I went to look for it on the Super Castlevania 4. Then I saw a video by, who were they? Sega Lord X did a video on this the other day. You watch, you can go, wow, you can go past the castle. And then money just shows up. Damn it. Yeah, that fall ends the whole game. That's alright, though. You know what? It was a free demo. Look at this fucking game, alright? They need to chill out the fucking zombies, though. Ah, I got you. Yeah, they kind of make this stage a little unfair. Holy fuck, no! God damn it! God fucking damn it! Just look at those quality meats. I know. Guys, I made this pulled chicken yesterday. It wasn't barbecue. This game's a little more frustrating than the original. There ain't shit in it. Just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding, but... I had a couple chicken breasts, and I had some crushed tomatoes and a little bit of tomato sauce. So, of course, I just threw a few things together, put it in the fucking crock pot, and it came out fucking killer. I added some fucking hot sauce to it. Oh, yeah. It makes me want a freaky deaky. Turning is a little slow. Also, guys, keep in mind that it could be my emulator. I'm using that Fusion or whatever it's called. Fusion 3. I can usually get him when I fall down there. I'm going to sit here and just mow down a bunch of zombies over and over again. Alright, maybe not. Maybe I'll move on with myself here. Right through the door. That fucking, oh my god, that falling thing pisses me off. It's just a fuck you. Yeah, you gotta be quick with the whip on this one. Holy fuck. I don't even care about any of that. I was gonna go over there and get the... It's alright, I'll just get out of here. Let's go get our first bauble. But I can see myself playing this quite a bit. I can't wait till it becomes an actual game, you know what I mean? Meat! Go up. I'm sure that annoys the fuck out of everybody, but I like doing it. Alright? Oh, this happened last time. I thought I got stuck up there. I gotta say, this looks amazing. This looks like it would have been on the TurboGrafx. Fucking hell. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize for my fucking lack of give a fuck. No! Okay. Let's get the fuck out of this room. Mommy. I couldn't have made this game harder. I mean, it's fun how they have like all the bosses on one screen and then nothing on the other. Or I should say enemies. And none of the enemies on any other screens. I hope no one from the... no one part of the development of this is fucking watching, because I genuinely appreciate this. I know I sound like I'm talking mad shit, but that just comes with the fucking territory here. That's just part of the deal. To be featured on my fucking channel, you get made fun of. Alright, we're coming to the end of the hour, but we will play this one particular game until we can't anymore. I always want to go up there. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I don't know. Absolutely love this fucking music. I mean, all the music in Castlevania is fucking rad, isn't it? Bow, bow, bow. All right, Chris, don't. Fuck me. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Hold on, my favorite part's coming up. Cranking it. Sorry, headphones. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. I gave you guys enough meme material. Holy hell! Yeah, seriously, guys, I have the link to it down below. This is the website SMS Power. I am going to go through this entire. I have it saved to my favorites. I'm going to go through the site here in another day or so and figure out if there is more of which I would be interested in, because I haven't played seriously Master System for a little while. I mean, I know we've done a few streams here, but it's been a long time. And if you go backwards on my channel, we used to play Master System all the time. And it's just one of those consoles that I never owned when I was a kid, but my buddy did. He was the only one I knew that did, and everyone would make fun of him for it. And I would sit there in their house while playing their Nintendo, and I would sit there and say, yeah, you know what, Nintendo has all these games and everything, but the Master System, aside from their fucking controller buttons, I hate those buttons. It's far superior to this fucking NES bullshit. And I never once had a problem putting a cartridge into my Master System, turning it on and having the game not pop up. Maybe here and there. You know, a quick little cleaning of the cartridge was extra dirty, but I would always make sure we were good anyway. So, before sticking it into my machine, I kind of wish I didn't get rid of all of them. I had a lot of Sega Master System stuff. The only thing I didn't really have that I kind of regret not getting is the 3D. Those fucking 3D glasses with the spinning thing inside of it. Oh my god, my friend had that for the Vectrex. What a fucking nightmare of a contraption that thing was. I don't even understand the technology. But either way, guys, the link to that game is down below. You'll get exactly what you saw here today. They don't even know who I am, so it's not like I'm trying to sell anything. But I would genuinely appreciate if you guys would start taking action for the walk to end Alzheimer's. Let's go to my page again. Let's go to Chris's fundraising page. You know, it is going to be. It's kind of sad knowing that I'm not going to get mail anymore that says to the Atari Creep family. I mean, the local people. This is I am part of what they call the Alzheimer's Mass New Hampshire or something or other. You know, very exacting to my region. And how this works, if you haven't been around, you click on the link down below. Never, ever, 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 never. And I've even said this before. The completionist bullshit. Never send me the money in the super chat. Never send it to me via my PayPal, which is noted down in the description. Always, always, always click on the official link to the official Alzheimer's Association. My account here. That's my dad right there. He was a really good dude. You'd never know he was sick. Probably one of the... And I know a lot of people say this about their parents, but even if I didn't know my dad as a father, a wonderful human being. Everyone fucking loved this guy. Everybody loved this guy. His preaching style, he was a minister for the Church of Christ, was so revered. Like Southern churches, like all black churches, legit would request him to come down and host a service. It was wonderful stuff, this guy. And he had no problems going into like train stations in his early days of being a minister and all that. But And he was never a douchebag about it with me. Never a douchebag with it. I remember one time he heard a Slayer, I can't remember what Slayer song it was, but it was off of Hell Awaits. And and he came in with the Bible, and he sat down with me, and he was like, look, this is what the Bible says about stupid shit like this. I can give you the tools, but you got to build your own foundation, kid. And he left it at that. He didn't... Shut up! Sorry. Someone beeped. Every time someone beeps, I either say that or I say, your mother. But how it works is you hit that button. There's plenty of buttons on here. If you can't see it, there's one right here, right? It's changing colors. There's one right here. There's one right here. No excuses. This is what your money does. We will talk about this on my kickoff video. These are some of my stupid accomplishments. How did I get a t-shirt? I think you had to have $150 to get a t-shirt. All right, well, unless there's something on here that I'm not seeing, let me refresh it. But either way, we have 4% of my goal. We're at 2,600 is the goal because, you know, the year 2600 Atari. And, of course, it's the 20th anniversary of my dad's passing to this horrible disease. But you donate, and if you wanna be involved in any of the giveaways, and trust me, I got a few this year that you don't want to miss out on. You have to live in the lower 48 states. This will all be written down somewhere or in a video. And when you do donate, let's go back to that page. Very important. I'm not chasing people down anymore. In the past, I've had to chase people down because they'll put something over here where it says top donors. Everybody goes in there. Everybody goes in there. It'll show the highest amounts first. If you don't use your screen name when you're giving, and it goes in here, then I'm not going to sit there and try to do the email versus this versus that. I just have to leave you out, and I apologize for that. But there was just so much for years of me tracking people down, and as much as I appreciate the donations and everything, it just gets too much. It's just too fucking much. So if you want to be part of the donations, by all means, I want your screen name down here. If you still put your screen name down here and you don't want to be part of the giveaways or you can't be, well, you know, let me know. Let me know. Hey, Creep, Chris, whatever. You know, I'm all set with the donations. I'm all set with the donations. As a matter of fact, the person who just did the $120 said the same thing. They were like, you know what? Leave me out. That's why I'm anonymous. I'm just happy that I was able to, because normally I wouldn't have been able to. And I genuinely appreciate every bit. Don't look at some donations and be like, oh, fuck, this $5 isn't going to help. Fuck you! Put that $5 in there. It doesn't matter how much it is. It really doesn't. It's not about that. And the other thing I like to emphasize and stress is you don't have to donate. You don't have to donate to make a difference. If you don't have the means, believe me, I am of all people one who understands that. Yo, what's up, Bears fan? Goomba! Stugats! Share the link on your Facebook or your Instagram or wherever. Maybe if you're making a video, put a little thing at the beginning. Hey, help my buddy with his Alzheimer's Association. Link down below. Maybe say, hey, he's looking for sponsors for a t-shirt. That has to be finalized by the 1st of August. I'm hoping to have them out by, not August, April. Sorry. That's all in the last video. But I can't tell you how many donations I've gotten from people I have no idea who they are because one of you folks shared the fucking link. And somebody within their circles were like, you know what? I'm going to share, I'm going to donate to this. And I've gotten messages privately, like, I know you don't know who I am, but this was shared, and they'll tell me a story. I hear stories every year about family members, friends, spouses, siblings, aunts and uncles. Every year when I start doing this and I start fucking puking it all over you guys, somebody inevitably comes out and says, my grandmother, my grandfather, my mom, my dad, you know, my sibling, aunt and uncle, comes out and has their stories. I just got a message privately earlier today from somebody saying that their loved one has been going through it for years now. And you got to understand, it's not even so much just the people affected with the disease. Yeah, that's horrible. but the toll it takes on the surrounding individuals. I watched my mom go through hell with my dad. We all helped out as best we could, and then eventually I ended up moving to Arizona, so I wasn't able to be there for the last, say, 4 or 5 years of his life. In fact, I wasn't even there for his passing. I didn't get there until the next day. I was at work when my mom called me, and she was like, "Well, Daddy's gone." I'm like, "Oh, Daddy, no, my father. I'm a grown-ass man, Mom. It's always your daddy, you know?" And I believe that. I believe that. But regardless, I had a point there, and I don't even know where I was going. But, yeah, I get the stories every year. And it's devastating to not get less of them. And one year we were doing Retro Game Boys for the first couple of years, was donating one of their controllers before they became big and popular. I love that dude's succeeding. He's got a really great product. He's got a really great, well, his turnaround time is awesome, I can tell you that. But I really like what he's doing. But he helped out for the first couple of years. And apparently his grandmother, one of our campaign years, was going through it. And unfortunately, she didn't make it to the end of the campaign. But yeah, every year I get stories from people. You know, and you don't even have to thank me for doing it. I'm doing it out of anger. I'm doing it out of a soldier mentality. You know, I have an aunt, my dad's sister, who not only lost her big brother, my dad, but she lost her fucking husband to the disease too a couple of years back. So she's lost her husband and her big brother, both of the rocks in her life. You know, it's a devastating disease. And the great thing about the Alzheimer's Association, they use minimal for, yeah, they give us T-shirts, and if you get over 500 and 1,000, they give you a fucking stupid medal. And I'm always like, don't worry about it. And then they give you a prize at the end of the year. You know, for each level of donation, there's a group of prizes you can grab. I don't even think we have that. My lady's really into that. She does the campaign as well. For her grandmother died of it, and it is pretty prevalent in her family. I don't want any of this shit. There's a few years I didn't even bother with the prize. You raise up $2,000, you can get one of these cool prizes. I'm like, spend the money elsewhere. But they do spend the majority of the money where it belongs. They give the majority of it to research. They also give money to the caregivers. Going back to my mom, went through hell. More times than not, people have to care for their own. There's no like magic place you can just drop your fucking family member off. Unless, of course, you got money. And so money goes to also help with that. I mean, billions of dollars every year go to self-care. And I saw the physical, mental, and financial burden it was on my mom. On top of us losing the rock of our family, my father. So I'm in full soldier mode in relationship to that. I will be walking, whether it's complete or not, in my Mandalorian kit, whether that helmet is the only one I need a new helmet. That one smashes it in my face, but I'll wear it if I have to. I just won't be able to have a microphone or a fan in there. I'll be sweating my balls off. And yes, even in October weather, it'll be pretty fucking hot underneath that bucket. But I will absolutely be wearing the kit. I will take the helmet off from time to time. I still need shin guards, so if anyone's got a 3D printer and you're willing to donate a couple of shin pieces, reach out to me. I would appreciate it. But I got plenty to work on for right now, so don't worry about that. This year I want to make it big. I want to make it big this year. So if you could throw $5, $10, $20 right now, please. Please, let's do that. Let's get this really going. Let's get that kitty going. And maybe the ball will start rolling. That snowball will get bigger and bigger. And that's usually how it goes every year. So, guys, thank you. Bears Goomba says, my grandmother had it. Yeah, dude. See? See, guys? Fuck this disease. Fuck this disease and how many people it affects. I hate it. I hate it more than anything on the planet. Well, that and PDF files. I fucking hate those people, too. But either way, guys, I'm going to take off. I'm going to go eat some of that pulled chicken I made yesterday. I'm going to make a fucking burrito. But regardless, wherever in the world you are, I hope you're doing well. Go ahead and download the game. The link is down below. I'm not connected with them. They don't know who I am. I didn't know who they were. So I'm not trying to sell you nothing except for that. And if you want to be on the t-shirt as a sponsor, reach out. But either way, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with me this afternoon. That was fun, especially the little loop thing. If you guys weren't here for that before and I was dancing to the music, scroll back about 10 minutes. J-Rob, I'm sorry, my friend. I am about to bounce out. I'm off like a fucking prom dress. I apologize. But there's always the rewind button. Guys, wherever in the world you are, I hope you're doing well. Take care. Creep it real. And bye-bye. Thank you guys always so much for your support, whether you're able to do it financially or whatever. Share the link. Share the link today, even if you can't donate. Please. It's down below. Take you 3 seconds. It doesn't cost you anything.